Although Bob completed his obsession quest taking over 80 animals with a rifle, his first love has always been bow hunting. He's teamed up with longtime friend and archery coach Mike Price to help make you a better bow shot. This week's archery lesson is brought to you by Heritage Archery Academy and these great archery sponsors: Hoyt, True Ball, Easton, Limb Saver, Gateway Feathers, and Dirt Nap.
This week we're going to talk about your sighting systems and how to use them. Choices first. So you have several different style sights. I use a tournament style sight, multi-pin, and then you can also get one that are fixed. So this bar can move in and out at different distances. So that makes my aperture, my front aperture and my rear aperture, different sizes. If it's closer to me, the front aperture is bigger, so I can align things differently. Multi-pin sights, because a lot of tournament shooters, myself even, shoot a single pin sight for tournament. I learned a good lesson at the hunting school, at Folk Rod's Hunting School in Pennsylvania. I brought a single pin tournament sight to a hunting school. And Bob goes, "Man, don't mess up with that thing." Well, I did twice, and there's 2-axis arrows in Bob's pine trees behind the target butts because I forgot to adjust. And some of the biggest animals that I've killed were at 100 yards, then they were at 60, and then they were right on me at 20 before I had a chance to set anything. So your multi-pin sights, what you can do with them is you don't have to adjust, because do you need something else to think about? Do you need to be able to adjust, that close? If you have multi-pin, I set mine 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. Okay, so if I do that, let's say Bob and I are messing around, we want to shoot some tournament, I want to shoot 100 yards. Well, the cool thing about this is I can gang adjust those, and I can make those sight pins my 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. But when I want to shoot long distance, I'm going to pick out that red pin because I can see that really well on most targets, okay? And then I'm going to take this, and if you look, this is similar to a tournament style sight. So if I want to shoot at 100 yards with Bob, because we have a contest going, and I want to whoop his butt, I'm going to use the tournament style to get that done. So you pick one of those pins, and that's going to be your roving pin. So not only do you have a multi-pin system, but you also have a tournament style system. And this has detents. So every one of these will click in. So when I come to it, it clicks in and I know, oh, that's my 100-yard pin. That's my 100-yard detent. And I can set all the detents differently. I can add them, and you can put that tournament style bar on this release or on this sight to move it out away from your eyes so you can clear up your sight picture. That should help you with sight picture, and getting old.
Finally, the hunters may have the chance they've worked so hard for. Bob and Hans have spotted a nice billy and judged his travel route. If their plan works, he should come out from behind a rocky outcrop and well within range.
How far? 200. I'm gonna go to that big rock right there. Throw my pack up.
That guy killed.
Spot me.
The plan worked, but Bob's experience tells him to wait for his heart and lungs to slow before attempting a shot. One of the challenges of goat hunting is to drop the animal in its tracks on a ledge, preventing a long fall that may damage the trophy. This old billy is positioned just about right.
What a shot, man. That was a heck of a climb, wasn't it? Yeah. I'll tell you what, it just don't get any better than that. That old ice glacier in the background. Absolutely fantastic mountain goat. This has been great.
Bob's perfect shot has anchored the goat where he stood. Now, it's a matter of climbing up to claim the trophy.
Well, he looks pretty, doesn't he? Oh man, look at that hair blow. Whew. What a beautiful goat. Oh boy. Look at that.
He's a niner.
That is beautiful.
The 6-inch thick coat of this old mountain monarch will provide Bob with a lifelong memento of a spectacular trip to a spectacular part of wild America. And the big goat's offspring will continue to thrive here, so long as the habitat is preserved.
Well, I tell you what a fantastic hunt. Thanks again, man. Appreciate it. Folks, if you want a great hunt, you got to come up here in Alaska and hunt with Hans. The scenery is spectacular, and the goat hunt's pretty darn good too.
After your successful hunt of a lifetime, contact Wes Good at CanadiStudio.com for the finest taxidermy in the business. Be sure to follow Bob and all his adventures at BobFolkrod.com and on Facebook.